Hello guys, my name is Mukesh Singh. In the next session we will be learning about security, vulnerabilities, threat, countermeasures. So the first thing is processor, microprocessor. It is also called central processing unit, also called at computer nerve center or brain of the computer, and it is a small chip on the inside the motherboard or computer who do all the majors processing related functions. Okay, next is a operating system, or it is versus compiler. It actually used to translate high level programming language used to design software into simple assembly level language that CPU understand. Okay, so next is executions type. The first is a multitasking is very much clear, that having the capability to do multiple things at a same time. Multiprocessing is the multiprocessor computer system use more than one CPU. So if using more than one CPU, like these days we have like core i3, i5, i7. So physically one microprocessor, but inside core i3 there are three cores are microprocessor, fives are there, or in i7 how many cores are there? It can be 4, it can be 8, dual core to duo, core to quad. So a database server might run on a system that contain 4, 6 or more processors. So it is also possible physically, there's a motherboard for server, database server, and who is having a socket for the microprocessor 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 to 8. So next is multi-threading is multiple concurrent tasks performed within a single process. So multi-threading permit multiple tasks to operate within a single process. Multiple documents are open at the same time. For example, you are using MS Word, PowerPoint, Excel, or you have opened 4 MS Word application at a one time. That is called multi-threading. Next is a difference between the multi-programming and multitasking. So multi-programming takes place on large-scale system, for example mainframe computers. Multi-programming requires specially written software that coordinate its own activity and executions, whereas multitasking works with Windows and Linux, that is the basic, and multitask take place on the normal operating system. Processing type, there is a single state and multi-state. Single state system require the use of policy mechanism to manage operation at different level. Security administrator approve a processor and system to handle one security level at a time. For example, a system might be labeled to handle only secret information. Single state mean a system or that used for only particular task. Multi-state is it can be used for handle multiple security levels simultaneously. These mechanisms are designed to prevent information from crossing between security levels. Operating modes are user mode and privilege mode. Okay, so user mode is a that CPU allow execution of only operations to full instruction set. User mode is basically a very basic functions where you can do very little things to check with that device, wherever the privilege mode will give you little more privilege to troubleshoot or to know about, designed to give the operating system access to the full range of instructions supported by CPU, and that side very limited. Next is a guys protection ring is, if you look to this technology, highest is 0, lowest is 3. Understand it what it is, this ring actually. And if you look to that side, this is actually virtualization for uh, VMware virtualization. vSphere server is here. So if you look your hardware is brain of computer, CPU, RAM is there, network card is there, disk is there. So you can virtualize them. In here on the hardware you are using a hypervisor is a kind of operating system, like vSphere is the software. Okay, installed where? On the server. This is the server software. Inside that you are creating virtual machines, and inside that you are making small apps or small virtual machine called as application. So this, suppose you are using 10 virtual machines, so they all are using the CPU, memory, NIC and disk from where? From here only. So that's what it is. And here ring 1, ring 2, ring 3. Understand one side here, this is ring 1. Ring 1 is a hypervisor here, ring 1 is a hypervisor here. Ring 0 is a virtual machine, virtual machine is in the inside ring 0. Okay, and ring 3 is the here applications we do use, and ring 0 is the operating system control. So don't confuse yourself with the ring system right now. Okay, so process state is a process is being created, user start a program. Okay, when somebody start a program, running instructions are being run on the CPU, waiting blocked, the program is stalled unit and event happen. Ready is the one, the processor is waiting for its process to run, and terminated, the process has finished execution. You know, like you're new making something, okay, ready and then running, and after running what can happen, terminating the process. So memory types, guys, again if you look, this is a ROM read only memory, and it was came first, it used to be read only, and then after that the new memory come, that programmable read only memory, and then it came EEPROM, electrical programmable read only memory, and then it came double EEPROM, sorry, let me write here, double EEPROM, electrical erasable programmable read only memory. So this is the what we use these days in our computer system, which we can erase, we can erase them through electrically and then program them the way we want, but it cannot be done with the ROM and others. So you can give a look to the slide. And next, what is the flash memory? All of you are aware, like a small chip as a ROM or a flash, like USB pen drive is the one here, flash drive we also called it. It is a non-volatile memory, a form of storage media that can be electronically erased or rewritten. Okay, flash memory can erase and written in blocks of pages. The most common types of flash memory is NAND flash. It is widely used for memory card and mobile devices. Next is random access memory, guys. There is a RAM, used to be there, like static RAM and dynamic RAM. Static RAM is the one who hold that, the dynamic RAM is the one the motherboard hold, like these days we are using DDR1, DDR2, DDR3 and DDR4. DDR stands for double date rate. So we are using those types of RAM these days, and it use over the motherboard. But static RAM is with the microprocessor, like cache memory, you know, like L1, L2, L3. That is usually very little, like 8 MB to 12 MB or maximum 16 MB, but it is more faster than as compared to the other RAM here. So you guys can spend time, pause the video, read the slide, move next. Storage media security. Storage media is the device having problem as data remnants, data theft and data corrupt. So those are the things. Data theft is a very common, like storage media, accessing it, using in your drives, or making it, or data goes corrupt, mishandling the device. So next we'll talk about in the next session. Thank you.